guys, my name is Modi and you are welcome to Modi Speaks. Now, this is not how I wanted to begin this video, okay? I definitely wasn't planning on starting this video by introducing myself, but I had to, because if I started this video the way I wanted to, which is by first introducing this individual on the screen to you guys, this platform will censor me and restrict my channel, okay? This platform's guidelines demand that we keep the first 15 seconds of our video completely uncontroversial in order not to attract sanctions and censorship. It is funny. Anyway, I think my 15 seconds are up already, so I can no longer stop myself from introducing this guy to you guys. He is a very charismatic speaker, okay? So here we go.
Citizens are being thrown into a goddamn war zone for the color of their skin! National Guard has been deployed in Los Angeles by Donald Trump to suppress peaceful protests! Peaceful protest! And that's not all! They're planning aggressive ICE enforcement for 30 days in LA! 30 days of terrorizing immigrant communities! Now they want to send the U.S. Marines! Are you kidding me? ICE officials are in Pasadena right now, a community hit hard by wildfires, and now they gotta deal with militarized government harassment. People are living in trauma, and we're adding military gear and ICE raids. If you think that's it, no, they're firing chemical irritants at peaceful protesters. Protesting is our First Amendment right.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, that was very wrong of me to do that to you guys. Okay, it was very wrong of me to destroy your eardrums in that manner. But I definitely wanted you guys to have first-hand experience of the kind of torture I am subjected to most of the time by these liberal knowledge makers. But really, seriously, I apologize to you guys. Okay, I'm sorry. So ICE is positively doing what they were created to do: fishing out illegal criminals, unknown, undocumented hordes of lawbreakers who thought it was okay to force their way into a sovereign country, a sovereign nation. ICE is doing their job after so long and sending them back to their home country, back to their loving country, the country that they are so proud of, that they would fly their flag in this new country that they invaded. This new country that they forced themselves into, they will fly the flags of their old country. At least I thought that they would be ecstatic that they are going back to this wonderful motherland of theirs that they are so proud of. But instead, they are howling and crying to the point that if I didn't know better, I would think that they were being taken to the gallows for their heads to be chopped off. So yeah, it turns out that they love their country so much that they would never ever live in it. Or maybe they don't want to defile their beautiful country with their presence. So now people like this individual I just showed you, and mind you, his crazy rant is just one of the normal videos out there. There are more diabolical videos from liberals who said things and behaved in a way that is even crazier than his, okay? But I'm not going to show them here because I don't want to give them any airtime. Now, people like them are claiming that ICE is mistreating a bunch of innocent, peaceful protesters just because of the skin color they have. Now, if I have to debunk that nonsensical statement for you, then I think you are on the wrong YouTube channel. But one thing I will do for you is to give you a glimpse into how peaceful these protesters are. Take a look. Mind you, these are the non-violent footages I could provide you, because if I showed you how peaceful these guys really are, YouTube might even remove my channel. Now, these liberals who are supporting the destruction of the United States of America by encouraging illegal immigration are employing two methods of coercion. One, they are using harsh, forceful verbal narrative, just like this guy did, okay? Many people don't fall for this tactic though. Now, second, they are exploiting our emotions by showing us compassionate videos of families being separated, children crying.
They have everything for me to live over here, the rent, and I don't know what I'm going to eat. And I'm so right now. I need my my dad for me.
People making videos of themselves crying into their cell phones, and sadly, this method works like magic. So this is the method we're gonna tackle in this video. Let's take a look at our first clip.
President Trump and Secretary Noem. My name is Beverly Juarez, and this is my family. You may not know my father because you are busy, but today we ask for your help. On Friday the 30th, my father was detained by ICE. My mother is set to leave soon. We ask for your help with the deportation of our parents. My father's stay application was submitted on Wednesday in Miramar, Miami, and there it was sent to Chrome Detention Center. We know while this stay is being read and filed, he cannot be removed. We ask your help urgently to right this wrong. My father is a business owner, a taxpayer, and he's not a criminal. We beg for your help. Last night, we received a phone call from my father to my mother, where he told us that he was on the list for the next flight out.
Is it weird that I have a hard time telling which one is the kid and which one is the parent? And I don't mean that in a bad way, okay? I was just kind of genuinely confused, but when I looked closely, I think the mom is the individual wearing black. So now they propped up this kid to speak for the family while her mother, the adult, stood there trying to show us how heartbreaking she is. Shouldn't the mother, the parent, be the one giving the talk? Leftist antics. Anyway, now this is one thing I do not agree with when it comes to mass deportation strategy, okay? At least this is the only part where I agree with the left, okay? Children should not be separated from their family, especially underage children, okay? If the parents are here illegally, deport the parents. But if they have underage children, please, please, and please deport them together with the kids. A family that gets deported together stays together, okay? Why can't Republicans understand this? This would save us, a lot of problems, especially this kind of emotional blackmail and pathetic sob stories. Deport them together. And I'm not saying this because I'm insensitive, okay? But I'm saying it because it is the practical thing to do. It is the normal thing to do, okay? I wouldn't advise you to kind of separate the parents from their children if the children are underage. And for those of you who are going to come for me, I want you to remember that these people are foreign natives. So they are not being taken to the slaughterhouse, okay? They are only being taken back to their homes, their country. Now, what is evil and horrible about that? What is horrible about being sent back to your native land? You will fly your country's flag in America. You will riot and turn America into a post-apocalyptic place for your country, okay? But when apprehended to be sent back, you will cry and resist. It just doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, I decided to look into this family and I discovered something, okay? This is the Juarez family. Their father, Esvin Juarez, was detained by ICE in May 30th, 2025. The parents entered the US illegally 24 years ago. Somehow, they ran a business and they employed 10 people. Now, I don't really know how illegals pay taxes in the US or how they even operate businesses. But one thing I know is that the fact that you donate money to the Red Cross doesn't mean that your human trafficking or smuggling operation can now be made a legal operation. This man and his wife had 24 years to put their ass together, okay? 24 good years. Now, if you don't know what 24 years looks like, just take a look at me. I will be 24 in August. Imagine all the time it took me to learn how to walk, how to run, to go to primary school, high school, all the time it took me to get all my life experience and all the tiny pieces of information I have in my head today. And now I'm this big. I'm even old enough to create another human being tomorrow. These guys had all that time to make amends and correct their illegal status, but they felt there was no need to do the needful. After all, the Democrats were in power. The Democrats love us illegals. We don't have to fret. And now they are living with the consequences of their actions or the consequences of their inactions, okay? So yeah, how you make your bed is how you lie on it. You refuse to get your papers done even after 24 good years. You refuse to do anything. So you have yourself to blame. So instead of playing these overused antics of emotional blackmail on people, I suggest the mother of the kids should just self-deport along with the kids. The kids are already citizens and they still need parental guidance, so they can come back to the US whenever they want, hopefully when they are of age. As for the parents can come back through the rite passage, and believe me, they would never, ever, ever have any problems with ICE again. Next.
You're running us over, you're shooting us, all because of the color of our skin.
They are running you over and they are shooting at you because of your skin color? Wait a minute, I just lost all my brain cells. What is going on here? Do you even know the meaning of running over? Like, running over? And who is shooting at you? Who is shooting at you guys? So you're gonna cry and lie at the same time. And by the way, why do Latinos believe that they are the only illegal immigrants being deported from the US? Why? You will never find an African immigrant playing this game. Never. And that is why Africans are different, okay? You will never find a single video on the internet from an African with an African accent, that is meaning that they are really, really Africans, making videos of themselves crying. ICE is deporting me. ICE deported me and it is so wrong. I'm supposed to be here. You will only see Black Americans doing that, okay? Africans, when they see the deportations going on, they hide, right? They move far away from the public eye to avoid being detected. They recline indoors, okay? Because they know fully well that they are breaking the law just by being in the US illegally. They know they are committing a crime each day they spend in the US undocumented. They know. So they do what any reasonable criminal would do, okay? They keep a low profile. They hide. Now, those Africans who get eventually apprehended and deported, when they get home to their motherland, they tell their families and loved ones that they were actually caught, finally caught by ICE for staying in the US illegally. Now, the family understands their predicament, consoles them, and they move on. You don't see them claiming that they built the US and that the United States belongs to everyone because it is stolen lands. But the Latinos think it is okay to play the victim, deny their criminal status, and exploit people's emotion with fake tears. Let's keep watching.
You're running us over, you're shooting us, all because of the color of our skin. All because we have culture, we brought it here, and we are who we are, and we love it here, and we help people here. That's what we're known for. We help people, and yet we're getting terrorized. We're going through this. Our families are our babies are literally being ripped from our hands. If someone could please tell me if there's something we can do to help our people. Please just imagine yourself in our situation. Imagine your people are being terrorized. They're being ran over. If you literally cannot have empathy for someone, I don't know what to tell you. You're an evil ass human being and you need help and you need God. You have no heart, and hell, there's a special place in hell for you. Karma is real and God will take care of them. This is so heartbreaking.
Again, they are being ran over with trucks and bulldozers just because of the color of their skin, or no, because of the culture they bring. And by culture, I think they mean Mexican food, and by helping, I think they mean construction and things like that. But is that why they are being deported? Huh? Are they being deported because of their culture? I thought it was because they are criminals. And they become criminals when they forced their way over the border and into a country. I thought that was how it works. Please tell me, am I wrong? Maybe I don't know the law. Now, I'm not going to respond to all the other nonsense you spewed because that is exactly what it is. Nonsense, okay? I'm just going to comment on two things. Number one, if the children of the illegal aliens, I mean the criminals, can't bear staying apart from their parents, then they should go with their parents. Yeah, they should be deported together. Like I said, a family deported together stays together. Secondly, she asked about what they can do to rectify the situation. Well, for starters, you should just tell your cronies to stop vandalizing and burning down America. Stop destroying the cities in the United States of America, all the while flying their, Mexican flags and stuff like that. How can you want Donald Trump and ICE to listen to you, but your best strategy is to make yourself an ungrateful criminal by burning down the cities and flying your country flag? All you can achieve with that is telling the administration that you indeed are a criminal and that you can't wait to go back to your beautiful motherland. Another thing you can do is to advise the remaining illegals to self-deport, okay? At least they can live without a stain on their reputation, without a stain on their documents, plus they get a free cash of $1,000 once they get home. Free flights also. Now they can choose to come back the right way in a responsible and more organized fashion. Third, you can quit making these sub stories and using dishonest words like "run us over," terrorizing us, and hating us for our skin color. Do these three things and thank me later, okay? America is a country just like every other place, every other country in the whole world. Why do they get demonized when they are deporting illegal aliens just like every other country does? When I visited Dubai with my parents for a vacation, I remember I fell sick 2 days before our departure, and coincidentally, our tourist visas expires in 2 days too. I was checked into the hospital and we stayed back for extra 2 days for me to get better. Now, we paid an overstay charge for the extra 2 days that we stayed illegally in Dubai. Yeah, illegally, because our visas expired 2 days prior. We paid for our overstay before we were even allowed to travel back home. So most countries make you pay a fine for staying in their country illegally, but America offers you a free flight and even gives you cash for sending you home. ICE is just doing their job, my dears, okay? Now, if you don't want to be rounded up like a pack of cigarettes and deported, you should just self-deport and save yourself the embarrassment. A word, they say, is enough for the wise. Anyway, guys, these are my thoughts, these are my opinions, but feel free to share yours in the comment section below, but do so respectfully. Also, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to the channel. Like and share this video to keep people informed, and consider joining my membership or buy me a coffee if you like, as a way of supporting the channel. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. For now, peace.